Today, we're participating in the 4th round of the Aus-NZ Combined Ferrari F355 Challenge. This is Triple Crown Racing. Let's get into it. So we now have another round of the Aus-NZ Combined Ferrari F355 Challenge. This is round 4 and this race brings us to Imola in Italy. This is of course the second of 3 Italian rounds. The first round of the championship was in Monza, then it's Imola, and the next time out, the next time we come back to Italy, it will be in Mugello. So last time out it was Monaco and we took our first ever league racing career victory there. It wasn't the overall victory, but we won on track and in our lobby, so that's the most important thing. That's a win, and this is of course the second race of that particular night, so we'll be trying to repeat our success. Now, the last round ended in controversy, so I wasn't entirely sure how this race was going to go. I was, of course, given that race win. It was decided that that was a racing incident and no further action would be taken. So, as I said earlier, I will be trying to repeat that same success this time out in Imola. I thought I had a reasonably good car. I thought I would be able to have a decent race. So right now we're in practice. As you can see, it's actually, I think that's either early morning or early evening. Now, my car isn't handling brilliantly on cold tyres. That's just kind of how it is in this game. Obviously, with Live Track 2.0, you need to wait for the track to heat up and your tyres to heat up in order to have a good lap. So, coming towards the end of the lap now, just coming into the last couple of corners, I believe that is, I can't quite tell what that is there. I think that might be Blade Racer up in 5th. And we'll be coming to the line in a second to set our first lap of the session. This looks like it might be quite a good lap. We are about to come across the line now, and we cross it with a 2-minute 1 lap time. It's not the greatest time. We're 2 seconds off the pace right now. Now, at the end of practice, we came 5th with actually that same lap time. So not the greatest time, but it wasn't qualifying. It didn't count for anything. So qualifying was where it really counted. Coming towards the end of our lap in qualifying, and we crossed the line with a 1 minute 58.4, and that ended up being good enough for 4th place on the grid, which is a really good result for that session. Now, I was actually having a lot of issues with track limits and stuff like that, so I couldn't get a better result, but it's still an amazing result for the race. So here it is, the moment you have all been waiting for. Let's see if we can repeat the same success we had in Monaco. The lights are about to come on, and we go green at Imola now. And it's not been the greatest start. Sam Pappy seems to have gotten a better jump on us. Simo Racing behind us has had an absolutely amazing start. Now, I didn't want to come together with Simo Racing again, so I was a little bit nervous, so I was kind of ginger off the start there, wasn't taking too many risks. Woody Lizard has also taken advantage of our poor start, but it looks like we might be mounting another challenge. Woody Lizard holds it on the inside for now. Chasing down Woody Lizard with Right Sower behind us. We'll be seeing if we can make a move on Woody Lizard in the near future. It looks like everyone's gotten through the first couple of corners okay. Doesn't look like there have been any incidents as such. Woody Lizard just ahead of us now. And everyone's still clean through there. We've dropped a couple of places off the start, so not the best start, but it looks like we might be able to get past Woody Lizard in the near future. We might have a run on him here. We'll see if we can go down the inside. Looks like we're going to go for it, but there isn't enough room. Simo Racing runs a bit wide ahead of Woody Lizard, and he's run a bit off the track there, so we might actually get a slowdown penalty. Still all over the back of Woody Lizard. Again, not the greatest start. Oh, and Simo's run off the track, Woody Lizard's taking full advantage. They're too wide right now. Simo's off the track. And Woody Lizard's run a bit wide as well. We go for a move, but we've come together with Woody Lizard, and he's almost pushed us off the track there. I don't think he saw us there, so that could have been very close to an accident. Simo Racing's had a bad start. Woody Lizard and Simo have come together. Now we're getting boxed in by Simo and Woody Lizard. I don't want to have another crash with Simo, but it looks like we're keeping it relatively clean. We're still in the red with Simo. I can't even see him on my screen. We are so close. It looks like I might be... Oh, and we've come together with Simo Racing. That looked like there was almost going to be another crash there. But Simo's held it on the inside, but he's lost it there a bit. And we've gone through on Simo Racing. So somehow we managed to keep it clean there as well. I don't know how that's worked. Woody Lizard's had a poor exit at the last corner, and we've taken full advantage of that. So we've gained a couple of spots in those two corners, and we're back up to fourth by the end of the first lap. Some very exciting racing at the start of the race. Now, it looks like we will be chasing after Sandpappy now. Now, we're getting a couple of slowdowns as well, so that's not particularly good. Of course, we want to get third place, and our slowdown penalties aren't really helping us. The track limits are quite strict, but I'll go off topic from that because Woody Lizard's mounting a challenge. He's had an absolutely amazing run, and it looks like he's going to try and move into this corner. We look to be holding it around the outside, but we've lost it a bit, and we've run wide. We've got ourselves a slowdown penalty. It looks like we're going to have to... Well, it wasn't a slowdown penalty, it was just us running off the track and apparently gaining a position, so penalty system's a bit broken and Woody Lizard's managed to get through. However, we're still all over the back of them, and this looks like it might be quite an interesting battle. Just sitting behind Woody Lizard now, I don't think we'll be able to make a move into this chicane. However, we have gained a lot of time on him, and it seems like we've gotten a good run on him out of the chicane. We are on the inside right now. Woody Lizard's holding his line, but we set him up. He goes to the inside. We're pulling to the outside of the corner. Woody Lizard's held the inside, but he's broken a bit early, and we have absolutely sent it down the inside perfectly clean. And as you'll have seen on social media throughout the week, I actually said that that was the best pass that I have ever done in my sim racing career. So I'm extremely proud of that pass. We've gone back up into fourth place. Now, fast forward to lap 8, and we are chasing down third place, Sandpappy. Over the last few laps, we have been getting closer and closer and closer to him, and now we might actually have a chance to get third place with a couple of laps to go. We get a run on him through the chicane. He's broken way too early. He runs a little bit wide. We look like we might have a chance here. It looks like we're going to try and move on the outside. Sandpappy's held it on the inside, but can we do the switchback? No, we can't, but we've still gotten a good run on him. We're side by side with him. He's just that little bit further ahead. He's moving over a bit to defend. Will we be able to make a move on him in this next corner? Now, we've decided to back off. That's a very difficult corner to make a move in. Sandpappy's held his line, and we've lost a bit of time to him, and Sandpappy's actually managed to get a bit of a gap on us, but we're still chasing him down. If he gets a bad run out of one of these corners, we will have the opportunity to actually maybe even pass him. But it looks like he'll be staying ahead for the time being. Let's see if we can gain time on him in this chicane like we did on Woody Lizard. Sandpappy doesn't seem to be making any mistakes. Now, we are catching up to him a little bit, but we've gotten another slowdown penalty. As I said before, the track limits on Imola are very, very strict, and they can be quite difficult to deal with sometimes. And so even if you run the sliders a bit wide, you get a very costly penalty, which doesn't really indicate how much time you gained. It doesn't really go, it's not a suitable punishment. But anyway, we've lost time to Sandpappy on lap 8, and it doesn't look like we're going to get past him anytime soon. So we're coming to the end of the race on lap 11, and we have come across the line 4th. Now, it's a good result, but I'm a little disappointed with that, because I know if I'd pushed a little bit harder and made less mistakes, then I would have had an opportunity to finish 4th. So here are the race results. Blade Racer has won in our lobby, followed by Triple Rotor Racing, Sandpappy, myself, Simo Racing, Woody Lizard, and Right Soa. So, decent results, not a podium, but still very good. Now, in a second, you'll see the overall results. Uncrewed Squid took the overall win, followed by Shad's, Blade Racer, Triple Rudder Racing, Taipan Samurai, Sam Pappy, myself, AJD, Simmer Racing, Dado Racer, Woody Lizard and Right Sower, and Chuck Racing and Dark Racing were unable to start. Now we look at the Drivers' Championship, and Shads currently has the lead, followed by Uncrewed Squid. We've made up a couple of spots and are currently in 9th. Thank you so much for watching. This has been another round of the Aus-NZ Combined Ferrari F355 Challenge, and I hope to see you next time. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.